Hi guys, it's me, it's Mo, it's light, it's weird, you know why? I have this weird, maybe I put it closer, maybe I put it far away, closer, far away, that's terrifying to me and stuff. So listen, I had the time of my life, not really, what a crazy couple of days. Number one, our boiler, I don't understand it, but somehow our boiler became so pressure filled, and I understand about being pressure filled. I work in New York City, you know. It bubbled up from my downstairs in the basement, boiled over, I mean gusher. I'm tacking, have you ever seen those videos of that Wyoming place with the old faithful? It was like that, but in my own home. So it was like front seat. By the way, I think Old Faithful is supposed to be Cavalier stacking my duck. That's not nice, Doug. I think Old Faithful is supposed to blow up and we're going to all die. But that's not today, and we're probably not going to get a tweet about it. Thank you very much, Hawaiian people. Not fun for you, I bet. Anyway, back to the story at hand. Gushing water everywhere. My babysitters, hey, like, maybe you want to come home eventually. And I'm like, no, I don't. I like where I live. I like my new life that I've started outside of this home. And then she's like, yeah, you need to come home because now it's going out of those things, the lights. It started gushing out of the light. I'm not even kidding. It's the truth. I am not kidding. So we come home, turn off everything. Everything's fine. We're all alive. Lights are working. Isn't that weird? Should I be alarmed? Although there are bubbles in the dining room because it also came out with lights in the dining room. So I think we have damage, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to call the health insurance or the insurance people, whomever, somebody. I'm going to get that fixed. You didn't ask this, but I'm just going to tell you the last few days. It's been kind of crazy. So lights, gushing water. And then tonight I am just making my way home, and I kind of got in a long line, and I assumed it was my bus line. You guys, it wasn't my bus line. That's my light that keeps going on and off. Nothing to do with the lights and the water. It's just a fun thing that happens. So my bus line, I think, I get on the bus, and then there's this one bus driver who is hateful and evil and has no ability to have a conversation with you, and it makes you crazy. It's DeCant bus lines. Don't ever ride them. I have to because it's just the way I get to and from work. It's just easiest for me. I feel like I don't know what's going on with my, you know what, I'm unplugging you. Unplugging you, there you go. Oh hi, I'm back again. Does that light make me look like an angel? Oh my gosh, I'm an angel, guys. So anyway, so what happens is, I get on the bus, I'm a little distracted because I'm listening to a murder podcast about this 500-pound murderer. His name, I'm forgetting, but he's from Baltimore. Did a lot of bad things. Don't trust 100-pound guys who do a lot of cocaine. I have learned from this podcast. Anyway, so I'm on the bus. I'm listening to my podcast, and then I notice we get off on the wrong area of Route 3 in New Jersey, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm finally going to live my Jimmy Hoffa life, which is ending right here in New Jersey. And as I'm going, I'm like, this is maybe, I don't think there's a flat tire. I think this is that I got on the wrong bus. So I go up to the bus driver, and Mr. Silent, he says, yeah, we don't go to Bloomfield. And I say, oh, okay. And then I sat down, and then I had one thing. I was like, I could do a couple things. I could be rude and say something nasty, or I could go on social media and just talk crap about the camp, or I could get off the bus and get a lift home. So that's what I did, and I was let out in front of a cemetery. A cemetery, which could have been me if that 500-pound murderer came by with his crack cocaine. We don't know. That could have happened. And said Lyft came and picked me up, and I came home. He wore a lot of cologne and listened to Rihanna. I love that Rihanna. She sings like an angel, much like me with my halo. Anyway, tonight we're doing some of my favorite stuff. We're doing my sauce. It's Silver Palate. Look, it's backwards. But if you go in a mirror and look at this video later, you'll be able to read it. One of these, not this one, thank God. There's one that has basil in it, and Annika Slikowski won't eat it because it has green stuff. That's what we're dealing with here in America, Bloomfield, New Jersey, by way of Minnesota. Anything else? So my boiler exploded. I've got damages in my house. I was on the kidnap bus, almost murdered, and my son is having to sleep with the cats because they won't go in the basement. Which, hey, I don't blame you. It was just a flood, but now it's like mold field. We're living in a bad time, but I think it's gonna turn around. It is just Tuesday, right? And by Wednesday, I think she's gonna turn this round upside down. What was a good show that was on Wednesdays? Mark and Mindy's was a Friday show. Anyway, what I'm telling you today is get your Silver Palate. Make sure you let them know that I sent you. I don't know how you would do that. A letter writing campaign, I bet that would work. And never write a DeCant bus, because they hate you and they want you dead, and they put you in front of cemeteries to show you exactly what they mean by dead. Dead in a cemetery. 500-pound killers. They're out there for you. I hope you guys have a great night. I'm going to go finish up my dinner and just love on you. Just all the loving. I can't figure out how to turn it off now. Oh, I hit finish. Finish. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. That was a joke about sexual intercourse. Bye, guys.